The An-132 is a joint development effort between Antonov of Ukraine and Takhmia Aeronautics and King Abdulaziz City for Science and Technology, KACST, of Saudi Arabia. At its core, the aircraft is a majorly upgraded version of the Antonov An-32 high-wing, twin-engined light transport which first flew in 1976. Currently under development, the An-132 has gone on to record its own first flight in 2017. The Royal Saudi Air Force has 6 of these aircraft currently on order, and these are set to be assembled locally as the An-132D. As many as 80 An-132 aircraft are envisioned by the oil-producing powerhouse. The Dart 450 is of conventional arrangement as military basic trainers go. The engine is seated at front with the cockpit over midships and a single vertical tail fin in play. The wing mainplanes are set slightly ahead of midships and are of straight configuration with clipped tips. The crew is seated in tandem under a lightly framed canopy, allowing for excellent vision around the aircraft. Both positions are provided an ejection seat. The engine, of Ukrainian origin, drives a 5-bladed propeller unit at the nose. The undercarriage wheeled and wholly retractable. Construction of the aircraft is largely composite. The Antonov An-70 is a Ukrainian transport aircraft, currently in development as of 2012, intended to replace the aging fleets of An-12 series aircraft in the same role. The An-12 was first introduced in 1959 and saw production reach 1,248 units through a myriad of available variants, with use of the type widespread among Soviet allied nations and states. The newer An-70 represents a larger, more powerful airframe with improved heavy hauling capabilities and range, allowing it to fulfill a breadth of military and civilian-minded roles as required. To date, 2 examples have been completed. The first prototype was lost to accident, along with its crew, while the second prototype was hastily developed from a static testbed. The An-70 is formally categorized as a medium-range transport which allows for intra-theater operations in the military sense. The Antonov An-188 is a proposed turbofan-powered version of the company's An-70 medium lift hauler, detailed elsewhere on this site. The An-70, a post-Cold War era development by Ukraine, achieved a first flight on December 16, 1994 and has seen on-again, off-again development since. Only 2 prototypes have been completed to date, 2017. The design utilizes a high-wing arrangement with 4 propfan engines for propulsion. The 787 Dreamliner represents Boeing's latest foray into the world of commercial passenger air travel. To this point, the project represents an advanced, ambitious project which could sink or swim the aircraft firm, which already suffers from a down economy and drop in air travel in general. Should it succeed as planned, the 787 sets the stage to become the top-performing jet airliner that Boeing has ever produced. The program was launched back in 2004, though first flight was not achieved until late 2009, some 2 years late. The 787 was unveiled in a rollout ceremony on July 8, 2007. Before it had even flown, the 787 became the fastest-selling wide-body class airliner in history, perhaps a sign of better things to come for the Boeing company. The Dreamliner will wield parts, materials and entire components through a multitude of national and international companies across the United States, Russia, France, the United Kingdom, Japan, India and Italy, among others.